show you, what I want you to do is on the bottom, it's the bolt, the OEM bolt that we just took off with the washer. And then there's the spacer. Do you see it, the spacer? There are little plugs on the top, little boot. Disconnect them and pull it out. Hey, good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. I actually just got back from Manhattan. I drove my 17-year-old daughter. She is such an achiever. She says, by the time I'm 18, I'm going to be completing a marathon, an official marathon. Well, today she just went to Brooklyn Marathon. She's doing a half marathon. She's a cross-country runner. Pretty good, actually. And I drove her off there like 4 o'clock in the morning. We drove to Manhattan. I dropped her off in Brooklyn, and she's doing the run. So I just got back, and I need to do a small upgrade. And it's like, should I even bother posting it and showing you and documenting it? It's like, it's a simple task. I'm gonna go just drink another cup of coffee. I'll come back. I'm doing a tail tidy. Fix up this massive, huge monstrosity in the back and put a nice tucked in a license plate holder with the turn signals. But it's like one of those, like, should I even bother showing you? It's such an easy job. It's like pretty much like brushing my teeth. Do I actually make a video about me brushing my teeth? And so I said, you know what? This is the new bike. It's part of the project, part of my YouTube stuff thing. So I might as well just show you how I did it. I got it on Amazon. Simple, I think $40-$50 item right here that I'm gonna install. Should be very easy, simple, but you know what? What's simple for me might be a little bit more complicated for somebody else, and vice versa. So I'll just document and show you what I did. It should be very fast. Stick around. Let me just go get another coffee and I'll be right back. So obviously everything starts over here. To get access to this whole rear area, I need to take the seat off so I have the nuts, because they're bolts holding this whole tail section, holding it from the bottom. So I need the other side. Let me take the seat off, obviously with the key over here. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if it goes forward or backward. There we go. Forward while holding the key down. Let me start spinning the bolts on the bottom and see. Well, there's no nuts over here on the top. There's only bolts over here. I guess it goes to the frame. 1, 2, and I'll figure it out right there on the bottom. Everything's metric over here. Got a metric set. 4 bolts. 4 bolts, 8mm. Out. There are little plugs on the top, little boot. Disconnect them and pull it out. Okay, I think you should actually do this before you disconnect. You lift this and then it pulls out. You see? You lift this little tab and it disconnects. The white was going to disconnect. This one and the orange one, and there they go. They're out. So now the tail section wires can be pulled out, and this is it. These are the wires we're going to be using for the turn signal each side, and for the light. The light right here. So let's put this aside and see the new one. Z-Tomer. I got it on Amazon. Hopefully it's going to work. This plate is supposed to go right underneath in the same place, but that's after we obviously going to put the turn signals, and I have to find a way to put the light that I have over here to mount it here somehow. So let's see how it's doing, how it's done. Let me take these off and then I'll slap them on here. The 2 screws. There's something else holding it. Oh, and over here, Allens. Why would there be Allens? Every possible tool over here, huh? Making life difficult. Oh man, first shot, huh? Believe that. First tool I pick. How lucky. All the bolts are out. This should slide out. There you go. So this is, there you go, turn signals. Let's take them out with the 2 nuts and use the grommets that I have over here. The LED for the license plate. Wonder if there's a fitment for that on the new. Let's start with this actually. Let's take this whole assembly and see if I can put this on the new. Yeah, actually it is. That's pretty cool. Look, it actually fits. That is freaking cool. And there is like a little bracket. So I can put on the top. There you go, like that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let me find the proper. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's put a washer on the other side and the nut. I don't want to jinx it. Sometimes you can find some good stuff on Amazon and sometimes you can find junk. This one, up till now, seems like it's pretty cool. It's working for me. Okay, let's tighten it down. Oh yeah, man, this is good. One side, now the other. Wow, this is perfect, dude. Yeah, good. So now I have lighting. Nice. Yeah, okay, now let's put the turn signals. Where's that piece? Correct side. This is going to be to the right. It matters for the sequencing. Blue is right. 8mm. There you go. Got that. Where's my 8? There you go. Let me figure out. Oh, it's a little piece of metal. Figure it out. Metal plate with a long rod, a long tube that comes out. To slowly pull it out like that. Then it slides out, and now the grommet is easy to pull out. Relative word. Oh, just pulls out. Okay, and now I guess take this grommet out. This grommet out. And it's out. This was, just put it in exactly the way I see it. You see that this is the most difficult part of this, of the build, is putting this rubber grommet in. Probably should use some kind of soap. Okay, so I was able to get this grommet in. It's got a very thick lip. The thing is, I just used this tool so it's not sharp, so it doesn't cut up, you know, the lip of this grommet. So I pushed a brute force from here until I got it in. But don't use a sharp like a screwdriver. Use something blunt so it doesn't cut up into this lip. Now let's rebuild this. Put the signal, the turn signal in. The cable. The forward one was the cable. Went in like that. There you go. Right. And then this came in. That's this piece of metal. That's what gives, that plate gives it the rigidity. It's rigidity. There you go. Let's pull it through. Like that. Okay, and now the bolt goes in. Where's the bolt? There it is. The bolt goes in. This is the 8. I'll actually need to use a washer here because it's not completely tight. Okay, so I tighten it all the way. The only thing that I see now that is like not 100% is, you see the plate, the thickness of this plate. It's not the same thickness, obviously, as this piece of plastic. And when I'm using the OEM grommet, you see that there's a little bit play over here. Not something really significant, but it's not as tight as I would like it to be. So you see this there's a little gap here all around. I either put, I don't know, a piece of rubber over here or something, or just leave it as is, and I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, let me do the other side. Okay, second one, other side is on. Let me tighten it. Now this is supposed to go on the top, right here underneath, right here. Now there are a few spacers. This, and then a spacer. And then put it in. I'll just put the first one in. Yeah, I got that in. These have to be in first. So get these in. There you go. show you. What I want you to do is on the bottom, it's the bolt, the OEM bolt that we just took off with the washer. And then there's the spacer. Do you see it, the spacer right there? And then the bolt goes through that. Same thing on the other side. Show you. You see that spacer? Try to get a focus on it. There you go. Okay. And then we'll do the same to these, the two bolts right here. And then we'll tighten it all. I've got to make sure that these plugs are in over here. You see, because they're supposed to show up over here. So they're supposed to show up over here. Because they'll connect to this. All 4 bolts in with the washer, with the spacer, and making sure that the plugs on the top are showing. Let me connect them before I tighten this completely. That should be easy connecting, huh? Now the orange. Why is it so difficult this time? It's closer, actually. There you go. Now it's in. Let's start the bike up. I didn't bring the keys. Where did I put the keys? Dude, I searched everywhere for the keys. In the house, everywhere, like running around for like 10 minutes. Where did I put them? And then I get back to the bike. What a schmuck. I left them here. Okay. The real moment of truth. Okay. Okay, first of all, brake light was not touched. Okay, the license plate light is working. Now, where are the hazards? Yes. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Let's make sure we got the right side on. Left. This should be the left. And we got left. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Tighten everything down. Now, we pull the bike out and do the before and after walk around the famous that I always like to do. We got a lot of extra stuff here that I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's in case you need to do some wiring, routing, you know, nothing big deal. This, I'm not sure what was for, but I don't know. We got a lot of extra parts over here that may be needed in some applications. Let me clean up and do the walk around. That's pretty much it, guys. I told you, it was as easy as brushing my teeth. It took me literally 20 minutes, actually 30 minutes, with the photography. All in all, it looks great. It's really sturdy. Material looks good. I have a link below where I actually picked it up in Amazon. It's $30, $40, or $50. I'm not quite sure. Do that. Follow my directions. Very easy. I'd like to thank Motorcycle Depot for helping me out lately with the channel. They're a website, online website with more than 200,000 different items. That's where I usually get my stuff, all my riding gear, all my upgrades. Check them out. If you use holyshifttt, you get a 10% discount on all your purchases. But don't tell anybody I told you, okay? Just keep it to yourself. Check them out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more on my Aftica Twin 2025. This is a beast. I'm Sandy watching Holy Shift. Till the next video, guys. Peace.